Make sure YouTube's going. All right, YouTube, the people of the future and people now. It's not going to be a very long stream. I started very late. I started at midnight. I started 4 hours late, but it's for a good reason. So one of the biggest complaints, if you play without pets, it takes a long time to get around. And I know this is going to look a little silly in town. I might disable it in town. But I made it so you could run faster in town. So this is your normal speed. This is your fast speed. It's like Surge Sprint in Nightreign. Okay? But I did something really cool. This took me a while. But like, it's not just function. It's style. Okay? You got a Huntrix meal from Mickey D's? I like that show. So watch what the camera does. It's subtle. It zooms out a little bit when you start running. Isn't that cool? Oh, you think I'm cheating? Hold on. You think I'm just going to let it be permanent? The idea is get around the map faster without your dog. It's way too fast? I can change it. It's easily modified. But first, check this out. Okay. It's disabled. It's disabled on combat. But we can change it. I can put it at 1.5. I have it at 2x now. You want to see something stupid? I could get stupid. It's only your running speed. I mean, we could do this. How's that? Is that better? That seems pretty good to me. I made it so sliding is faster too. You guys know you want the 10x. You guys know you want the 10x speed. If I release this, should I leave those fields changeable? Or do you think it would be very annoying to see people running around the map like the Flash? Like I said, it does not work in combat. Because I could lock it to just this. I think this is really good. What do you think about the camera? Just lie to me and say, wow, Shepard, that looks so good. It's fine. Okay, well, that's high praise. Don't say it looks dumb? The camera or just the running? That looks like the thing games do to fake speed increase while sprinting? Well, yes. That's exactly why I did it. Because it is a thing you do. I think it looks good. Nightreign does it. I mean, we could change it. To make it look really stupid. Huh? This is what you want from me? It's actually really hard to control. It's like almost impossible to control like that. Okay. I can't even get a slide. I don't. Can I add speed visual effects? Maybe. I can't even slide at the speed. It immediately launches me. There is a speed at which we'd be able to slide, but we're not gonna, obviously we're not doing this. Well, at 1.5, I don't think it's that bad. It's very, I could make it more subtle. I can make it like 1. No, that's not enough. $1.5 on both? It's fast, but it's like, it's not unbelievably fast. It's there, it doesn't work in combat. It gets automatically turned off in combat. Oh god, what did I just do? See? It's not working, even though I have it at 10. The monsters running for me will still be faster. I wonder about that. Dab on him. So the monsters still outspeed you, which is how it should be. Well, not by too much. So, okay. Who wants to join? And we'll have a race. Because you should not be faster than the dog. There was a bug at one point that was causing me to zoom into people's heads. But I fixed it. This is the same problem I had last night. Nobody joined. I know I am on late. I was coding. I mean, I can try and join a public lobby. You don't have PC Rise? I should probably buy it for you. I think it's pretty cheap right now. Oh, I don't know about Sunbreak. Fellow MR Forlets. Rise and Sunbreak should not be $90. Stories 3 is a very good game. Why not get banned? Probably not. I hope not. I don't think I fought Espinosa yet. He is MR4. What's that Valstrax stuff? Is that high rank stuff? Yeah, I need help, Fire Cannon. I need help to test the mod. That's not right. The camera's freaking out a little bit on that slope there. I don't know if that's me or the fact that I've got my camera pulled out all the way. That doesn't work anymore. For the most part, it's fine. I could probably make a flag so that it only does camera stuff during combat. Or out of combat. In fact, I know I could do that. What I use to program the mods? Large language models. It depends. I have a local one I prefer to use, but it's kind of dumb. Quad is probably the smartest. From what I can tell, DeepSeek is the dumbest, but I've barely used it. Thought I retired? I got a new job, man. Which coding IDE? Well, I'm mostly only dealing with Lua scripts, so it's not that bad. But I've got Visual, whatever it is, and then Quad itself has like a coding framework. I use the Cowork tab. So like it's rarely more than like 100 lines of code. I mean, it can be sometimes, but it depends how complicated we want it to be. I really want to get better at like the base coding myself, because it does feel a little bit like a force multiplier, where if you know stuff about coding, it could take away some of the tedium. Like, there's absolutely no way it's going to replace actual coders. I don't know where people in management are coming up with that, because I am not a coder. I would never claim to be a coder. Yeah, you debug. It's like the equivalent of going to Stack Overflow. It's very good at that. Yeah, no, I've been learning to go and try to just ask it one thing at a time. You want to layer it up, because the context will start freaking out. It'll start losing its mind. They already did vibe code weapon systems. Why do you think we had that nightmare in Iran? Oh, I have not forgotten the dog race. Yeah, no, I'll if you're down, Fire Cannon, I'll rejoin the lobby. I posted earlier, nobody wanted to join. I mean, it's not your bad. You're saying goodnight to your girlfriend. That absolutely takes priority. Obviously, it's going to depend how somebody is raised and what their personal approach is to education. I don't know that the existence of LLMs are going to immediately, automatically make everyone a dumbass. Like, obviously, the people that approach school being like, Chat GPT, do my homework, are cooked. But, if you're like, I'm going to use this as a tool to help me learn, and I'm going to try to figure out what's going on. Like, I feel like it's only been a week. I feel like I've learned a lot. Hey, LeBron, hey, Ben. And teaching kids in primary school how to use AI. Like, it's too young. You got to learn to think for yourself. So let's just do this. Like, it's almost like drugs. Like, you want to make sure that the frontal lobe is developed. All right, let's go. it's perfect. We're the same speed. Pretty much. Maybe his routing's just better. I don't know if... Are you doing the wave dashing? I think it's fine if the wave dashing on the dog is faster. I think that's perfect. Oh, it looks so cool. What if 10x? Just need a visual for it? I mean, the visual is the camera zoom. I don't know if I could add anything else. You're asking an awful lot for somebody who doesn't know how to code. It's amazing enough that I was able to get the camera thing going. I like the camera thing. I mean, I might be able to add something. What would you want? Like wind? Speed lines? You made this myself with no knowledge of coding. Yes. Well, let's say if coding went from 0 to 100% knowledge, like in the world, I'm at maybe 5%. If that makes any sense. Like, I understand the concept of coding. I understand, like, variables and structures. If that makes sense. Like, I understand that basically, and that's really a large part of it. I mean, when you really dive into it, this tab here, in theory, has everything that you want. Everything in this is a variable. And like, what would be really helpful is if it's not going to be me. I don't think it's going to be me. Somebody went in and like mapped out everything. So, and tested everything. Because then we would have like a full database of the game. I don't think we have that. I haven't been able to find it. I still think the animation looks fine. I do think it's really fast, but it doesn't look any worse to me than... I mean, I could slow down the animation, possibly. Do you want me to see if I could slow down the animation? The only issue there is we might be like sliding along the ground a little bit. Maybe if I slowed the animation down by 90%. I think it looks good too. I'm with Trey, man. Well, I mean, I'm not an animator. Not yet, I guess. I don't know. I could try. All right, I'm going to try and fix it. No promises. Dog is like barking, man. Well, it's not going to work right now. Big JB, hello, good evening. I don't know if it's multiplied anymore. When I reduce the animation speed, it itself gets slowed down. Hold on, let me try something extreme. I can't. Well, that's definitely going to be bad. I think the movement multiplier is only multiplying. Can we try and race again? I can't quite tell if I'm moving faster or not. He seems a lot faster now, huh? Is that better? I can't tell. I think that's better. Although I don't think I'm as fast. Well, maybe I am. I'm almost catching up. What the fuck? I'm going the distance! Okay. Does this look better? The animation isn't as bad as the initial one, right? I could maybe tweak it down a little bit. Maybe 1.3? And do like 1.6? If I could do cosmetic things, I'll definitely add in more cosmetic things. I mean, I did code in the camera because I wanted it to look more convincing. And I think I did a good job. And everyone's like, I hate your shitty camera, Shepard. Your camera fucking sucks. Sorry, I tried. Yes, I did. Well, I used an AI agent. I used multiple AI agents to help me. I'm constantly running out of tokens. And I can use my computer sometimes, but my computer's dumb as fuck. So, there's only so much it could do. So there is, okay. There is something in the game where there's like this Trails ID. That we might be able to add to it. Wirebugs are back? Have you seen a wirebug? I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Can I do one off a cliff? The hanging is not a wirebug. Ooh, hold on. That's something. I don't know what's going on right now. What is going on down here? Have I finished Neo 3 yet? No. Is that just the water, or is that my effect? Oh, that's a good start. Big kick. Ooh. That's a definite improvement. That's really cool. And it responds to your terrain. I'd love to have it constant. I think I know how to do that. Let me go to my notes. Have I officially done more coding than Pirate Software has done on stream? I don't know what I did, but we just added a sound effect. What did I do? That's really cool. That's even better. What the fuck? What did I do? How did I do that? Does it make it a different noise on rock too? I wish it was squishier on grass. So, I know I could create constant dirt kicking up behind you. Probably. Let's try... I'm scared. Let's try the other ones. I like that one. Do you hear that? Firecan, do you hear that on your screen? Oh yeah, that might be the reposition noise. Can I make the effects smaller? I don't know. Let's have a little fun. I recreated the token in Super Sprint. I told you I was going to make it. Now we're just trying to visually sell it better. It's so funny. Wait, does that keep going? Oh, for a second I thought it did. Right, smoke bombs. That's what that is. I was wondering what that noise was. Smoke bomb. You know, it's a little ridiculous, but it kind of does this kind of work? Stank aura. Don't you bully my stank aura. I'm gonna have to test everything. Yo, Kamen Rider! That's so cool! Is this enjoyable to watch, or do people just want to watch me play the game? actually a lot of really cool ones. The trick is, and I'm going to need an AI to do it, definitely, is to constantly replay an effect. And so it's going to be a matter of what we play at the start and then what constantly gets played. And there are wind effects. I don't think I've seen the dog effect yet. Yeah, it was Magnum Blight, I think. Some effect. Something like that. Like it wouldn't be... I went through all of these. It's just different types of wind. The really hard part is I wouldn't be able to... I mean, I guess when I release the mod, I'm not going to give people options. I'm not going to let them change the speed. Oh, the dog drift is 100% in there somewhere. But I would suggest don't get too hung up over one exact thing that you want. Because as I found with modding this game, sometimes it's a give and a take. Let us change the speed. You want to be the Flash? Yo! What the hell? Dude, it works so well! I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Doesn't sync up well enough. You turn into an edgelord with this one. Yeah, I would... Holy shit, it's so cool. That's too much. This is, if I were an edgy teenager, this is what I would add. Honestly, Capcom should have added that to, like, one of the armor sets. Okay, so I've been through all of the trails, and I have not found the dog trail. Doesn't mean that it's not there. It just means I haven't been able to find it. But I think there are things that we could definitely use. What I'm going to have to do is create a spreadsheet that catalogs all of them. And then I'm going to have to add to the mod some way that will constantly replay it. Some of them work perfectly. Some of them just work by default, which is amazing. I could do that now. You guys don't care. We'll just go through them all again. So I'm going to say What am I going to call this spreadsheet? Action parameters effects. Okay, and then we're going to call this dirt debris. And then it's going to be the T category, and then the ID description picture. Don't give them any ideas. So it's going to be T0, 0, 10, 11, 20, 50, 805, 1000. What mods I'm actually using? Shadows LUT graphics tools. I'm using Rise tweaks to increase the base render resolution. And then I'm also increasing the render resolution in game. And then I'm using DLAA. Okay, so we'll call that Big Dirt. Actually, is that a kick? You absolutely want Rise tweaks. It'll make a bunch of cutscenes and stuff better because you could uncap the frame rate. We're going to call this Bid Kick with dirt, water, and sound. Which blood mod am I using? I'm not using the one I commissioned. I found another one I like better. Well, let's see if I can find it. It also reduces like sparks and stuff like that. Which is really important. I'm looking for it. Can I make a mod pack on Nexus? Give me time. I don't know why I don't see it. I know I downloaded it. Here we go. You would never find it because it doesn't say anything about blood in the description. It says less hit flash. What if I just put one in? Am I going to crash my game? There's nothing there. What would we call this? Big wind? Big circular wind? Ushala wind? I like what it does with the water. What would you call this wind? Rathalos wind? I would say this is chubby wind. Big chubby wind. Circular chubby wind. Or a farming wind. Would we call this medium kick compared to big kick? Compared to 0? I'm going to call this large silent kick. So this one might be the good one to repeat if we could have it play over and over. Well, no, we would want one that's quiet because you wouldn't want to hear the kicking over and over. Maybe 805 will give us what we're looking for. It absolutely will not. That's not the one. You have no idea what auto run is. Did you download RE Framework? When you start the game with RE Framework, it should make an auto run folder, and that's where you put it. What would we call this? I'll put better instructions on there. I'll make a video about modding soon. With this mod, I'm really proud of. I'm proud of all my other mods, but this is the coolest thing I've done so far. I'll call this Body Smoke. And you could also download something called Fluffy's Mod Manager, and then it'll create a folder that you could put the directories into. And you could turn them off and on that way. I do that with some mods, but I don't do it with all the mods. What are we trying to mod? So, assuming you've watched any Nightreign, I made a mod to make us run faster while we're sprinting out of combat, and it pulls the camera back too. People are saying they want to see more effects. I don't know what we're going to call this. How would we describe this? Brief, body-sized smoke. Okay. T100, 800. Okay. What is that? That looks like Valstrax. Is that Valstrax? Looks like it to me, too. And what else? 200, 800. Valstrax or Naga? Could be both. We're going to call this large silent kick. Big kick without sound. I'm just going to put notes next to things where... How does that compare to 050? All right, help me pay attention. This is 200, 800. Is that larger? That looks larger. What is this? What is this ordering? So that's it for dirt and debris. I'm not going to categorize the explosions. I don't think the trails were any good. I don't know that there's anything else we could really do. We'll categorize the trails. Fuck it. There's only how many explosions? Do those. Definitely that noise. Is that just a gun lance explosion? Looks like a gun lance explosion, right? Or maybe blast? I'll put blast question mark. All right, we'll do the trails. And then from these, I'll decide 1090, 1091, 1410, 200, 1000, 1001. I don't want it to be obnoxious. Like I coded in the camera thing because I wanted to sell the effect more. And I feel like I created monsters because now you guys just want more. You're like, oh, you put in that much work, make it better. Zagreus Fire Feet. Genuinely, that's almost good enough on its own. If it played a little bit more, like it would have to be sped up a little bit. The noise is annoying though. And the fact that it would play in water is also annoying. That's something that we got to consider, is how it would go on water. Smoky sound plays in water is bad. Dark Edgelord Aura. Hellfire Trail is easy. I don't think there's any really small kicks. So it would be I almost just think starting it like this. Oh no, that one's bad. I think this one's good. Honestly, I think just add this and it's fine. Because you get the impression that they kick off. And like, I don't know, if I want to try and add initial D speed lines, I can. Do you think people would like that? I could add this right now. This is literally zero work. Almost zero work. I'm sorry. Can I give it while riding the doggos as well? I mean, I could change the dogs, but I wasn't planning on it. Nothing, there should be no effect on the dog right now. The whole point of the mod is you don't need a dog. It gives you the same speed as a dog. If you got a dog, just ride your dog. Yeah, we don't have it. I would love to get that constant effect coming out from underneath him. That little dirt trail there. That's definitely an effect in the game. It just isn't cataloged. These are effects to look for. That doesn't mean that's all of them. I'm trying to think how I could even add speed lines. I don't. I think it's just going to have to be the way it is for now. Because whatever it is that I would need to do, I would need to add an effect into the game, and I don't know how to do that. That would involve having to learn how to add packs to the game. The only other thing I could do is randomly put things in and see if there's an effect on there. And that sounds really boring. Is that new? Does it normally do that? I think that's the dog thing. Holy shit! That's perfect! We just need to get the kick in the start and then we're done. right, hold on. Check this out. Yeah, I'm trying. Hold on. That's. I think I did it wrong. But yes, we should be able to layer effects. I'm trying to clear it. Hold on. Here. Beep. Beep. I still have it saved. But I need to layer it right. There's definitely a way to do multiple. Where you can do one and then do another one. Because we want 0, 20. Except not. It's definitely possible. I just have to figure out how to get... Oh. Action chains? I don't know if it's the chain. It might be. My character's freaking out. That's not in the right order anymore. Did I fuck up? We want 0. And then we want param effect. Stop running around. ID 120. It's working. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Now we just have to find the wind. Fuck! It's in there. It's got to be in the trails. Start with 100, 1000. Maybe it's close to the rest dog effects? I mean, what the hell? Let's keep going. It's different dirt. What would you call that? Tiny dirt? Would we call this medium dirt? Do we like this better than 801? You might need the mod to see it on your end, yeah? How about you run? Can I see you do it? I'm going to call this medium dirt. Yo, it changes the other people too. Looks like it. Dude, the game actually looks better like that. What the hell? I kind of just like the dirt. I feel like the speed lines are probably going to be too much, but all right, we've gone this far. Wirebugs to be an ult gauge? That's already a thing, though. That's already, you could already do that if you want. Now I'm confused. Did we always have the dirt? Did I fuck up my game? Am I gaslighting myself? Dirt is on your end. Hold on, let's check this one. Is that not larger dirt? Let me just make sure they're actually working. Okay, it is working. Okay, I've got good news. There are effects that are not recorded here. That's a brand new one. 100, 1000 is brief fire. That's water. That's electricity. Nice. That's Dragon Blight. I'm not quite sure what that is. Be sleep. Is that defense down? Stink. No! I hate this noise so much. I feel like all of these are going to be like damage effects. I would hate to have the whistle while running so much. I don't know. These are trails. We might find it. That's something, but I can't quite tell what it is. Oh, that's just my latent power. Yeah, that's my latent power going off. Okay, so we got 1000s. Let's try going up to by 20. 1020. Poison. Let's try 30. Bubble. Try 40. Nothing. KO'd. Nothing. Nothing. We're getting to the end. We can try 200. 200, 100. Nope. 200, 1002. I think I'm fine with this. I think this is 100% fine. That is very similar to what happens in Nightreign when you kick the floor. I think the wind around you would be too distracting. That might be cope just because I can't find it, but... I like this because it reflects the water too. We should try out the lava caves and see if it works in... Is there lava you walk on? Yo, it works in here too. You like the badges? I put them together myself. I didn't make them. I bought the assets. We're gonna try. We'll try the. Oh, it's so much better. Just being able to like live. Doesn't seem like it's that much different on lava. It doesn't really matter. It's like kind of an edge case. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so we want that effect and okay. So movement multiplier 1.67. Sprint animation speed 1.6. Oh no, 1.3. The other base settings are fine. It says I can copy paste, but I feel like I cannot copy and paste. Not working. Going back in the VOD to see if we're crazy. Good luck. And I thank you for the help. Ah, that's where you add the number of parameter paths. Ooh. There's one more important thing we have to do first. Okay. Because we know how the camera was getting a little weird. I've got so many windows open. Well, once we came back to normal dirt, we're like, wow, the normal dirt looks so good. Okay, this should not be broken. Don't break. Don't do it. Fire King, let's, it's interesting, it's still saving. Let's kill something. I need to test out combat in camera and combat. We'll do Diablos. Oh, it's so satisfying, guys. You have no idea how happy this makes me. We're back to Nightreign. Well, because we saw earlier when we were in combat, stuff was getting weird. I don't know if you noticed that, but like, it would like get stuck like this, right? Which usually isn't a problem when you're running around, because you're not trying to ram your camera into the wall. But that's what we're going to try and do. We want to try and ram our camera into the wall. Yo! I might even be able to fix the other thing too. Yes, I do have evade distance on this set. But that's the most important thing. I might even be able to fix that too. The camera collision thing, that might be able to be something I could fix normally. But at the very least, it won't bother anyone in combat, which is the most important thing. The other thing is we need to make it so that one effect plays dynamically. So out of combat, it plays. In combat, it doesn't. Because you're not surge sprinting in combat. Oh no! Please, God. Oh, thank God. Saved by multiplayer. Double hit. Oh no! No, no, no! You can't work together like that! What the fuck?! Thanks, man. Actually, want to be careful not to trigger a KO here. So it would be a fun community project to try and actually compile and document every effect in this game. There's no way I'm going to do all that work on my own. But if I get enough people that are interested in volunteering, testing out things, that would be... it'd be helpful for everyone. I mean, you could do some really fun stuff, especially if we end up doing more robust combat or even visual mods. It's so smooth. It doesn't look bad at all when you, like, enter combat. It just zooms back in so gracefully. Feels intended? Thank you. Honestly, like, when I was messing around with running, I always thought it felt, like, actually kind of weird compared to some other games where you, like, you get a little bit more selling of the speed. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like huffing and puffing and like screen vibrating. Just a little, you know, little zoom out, little dirt. Aren't there games where like you actually don't move faster? It just looks like you move faster. We're watching a video about that. I forget what games they were, though. Oh. Mass Effect 1. Thank you. That must have been the one I was thinking of. Okay, so that's working as intended. So the next part is making sure the defaults happen. Yeah, I'm not doing any field of view cranking. No, I mean, and you're genuinely faster. I mean, it just looks like you're running really fucking fast. This is about as fast as a human could sprint. Okay. Next revision. The wheel spins a knack. That was a good run, man. It was a good run. All right, I don't know if this is going to work. I really, really don't. But, we'll see. Condor, hello, good evening. Okay, let's see if it helps anything. So, the hope is camera behavior should have changed. So, ideally, it's not going to rip through the wall. Let's see. No, it broke it. Nope. What do you think? It's probably worth keeping it the way it was previously, right? Because, like, what are the odds that somebody's going to, like, rip their camera into the wall? Before I do that, you guys haven't seen it without me doing, without the camera zoom. Tell me how much better it is. So this is it normally. Right, no camera zoom. I mean, it looks fine. And then let me see if I can set it to. Tell him to suck an egg. I mean, I want it to look good. I like how the camera distance becomes like the Z slider. And then the only downside of this is if you swing your camera into the wall, you could like look into the wall. You know, my very first version of the mod, when I was like trying to get it to work, Trey, I had the camera zooming directly into my butthole. It was a very unintended consequence. Was it more immersive? It made me laugh a lot. I laughed. I was like, this is great. This is hilarious. I think it looks better like this. The only issue, let's see how the camera distance works when you get in combat. Because my only concern is I'm fucking with your camera. And like for me, the camera distance is fine. And if you're trying to take pictures in town, it's fine. If you're trying to take pictures in combat, it's fine. If you're trying to take pictures, I guess it doesn't matter. You're gonna take pictures with this. What the fuck? Why is it like this? I'm not gonna worry about that. You see what I mean? This is the most zoomed out, but the problem is, out of combat, that works as your Z axis. It's honestly fine. If you play with your camera zoomed out all the way like most people do, it looks fine. I'll leave the options in for people to change their camera. Because you can change it. Oh, hold on. We got to do this too. Oh my god! He looks like such a goblin. Me when it's time to pay my taxes. They got rid of the Sonic quest. You can't do it anymore. Couch sale. Beans? I feel like I could go faster than this. But that's just me. Let's look at it at 1.4. We need to measure the arm pumps per second from this guy and Wilder. I bet you Wilder pumps his arms more. Okay. We're going to revert back to the old model. We're not going to worry about the... We already fixed the combat section. What else did I want to change? We want to add the effect by default. It won't play in the combat by default. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. If we're talking about the dirt, that's literally what I'm about to do. I want to make the default the dirt out of combat, and then in combat, no dirt. So we need to delete that effect. Where is it? Delete. Okay. I don't think he did it. That's working, right? Let me see if there's a JSON file saved anywhere. Here? Do I need anything else? I wouldn't say need. Want? Maybe. I want snackies. I'm pretty full. I ate a lot of pork today. Coupon 2 junior Whoppers and 2 medium fries for $7. That's pretty good. McDonald's has like 20 nuggets for $6 right now. It's probably the next closest thing. But I plan on sharing the nuggies. I mean, if you were like right next to me, I would just buy you some. I mean, I'm not going to give you any of mine, but like, I will give you some. $3. I give you $3. That's fine. All right. Do you guys see that error? Is this syntax error? Would I trust getting boba from Jack in the Box? Just tapioca and mix. It's probably fine. There's nothing like that has to be cooked. The AI I'm using is going to see... I'm in Gemini now because I don't have any Claude tokens left. And the name of the mod is called Gemini is Dumb. And I just showed Gemini the name of the file. Not that they have feelings, but that might piss them off a little bit. I hope it does. I will say this: Gemini actually impressed me a little bit this session. It did better than I thought it would. Claude just like gets fucking shit done, man. Claude just like knows what he's doing most of the time. Gemini is just like a constant dumbass. Nope. Still didn't work. I've never even attempted to use Copilot. In one of my coding things, it's like, you have 98% of Copilot left. I'm like, I wish it was 100. Well, I will say there are definitely certain coding things that I'm not saying they're better than most people, but you know, they just do things and you can just go do something else. I thought when I turned on the stream, I thought everyone's like, wow, this mod's fucking amazing. It's done, streamer. But really, all we did is like add a dirt effect. We're spending 2.5 hours to add a little dirt effect. We did fine-tune the speed and animation. I personally was fine with it originally, but you know what? I am a man of the people. I rarely say that. You know I don't believe in democracy. But you know what? Figured it out. Where'd it go? Where's my fucking mod? What's it called? I mean, it's working. I know it's working. Now the camera's not working. This is the bullshit you get with vibe coding. But I think it is working. Well, let's see if the in combat stuff is working. That's working. It fucked up the camera, but everything else is fine. But where is it? I don't see it in my list. Am I blind? Huh? I don't see it. It's like not there. But the funny thing is it did what I asked it to. It just broke everything else. We're going to try this again. Maybe I miscopied something. That happens sometimes. It should be called Surge Sprint. We should see it. Should be there in the menu. We're at the point now where hallucinations are going to start happening. That's the fucking syntax here. I don't know what the fuck he did. I don't see it. Go back to 1.2. 1.2 was working pretty well. Run 1.8. Why not use the dog at this point? Are you a dog lover? We're doing like a total conversion, man. Okay, that looks fine to me. Hold on. I think we're going to get it all. And then it's going to be a matter of just tuning the default settings. And I think it's almost ready to be published. It's close. We just need the little bit of dust and better defaults and we're done. I think 1.7, 1.4 is good. We make anything? You can't even see my hair. Tacit's not bad. Oh, the slots. Slots are not bad. 2 agitator over 2 attack. You really want agitator 5, huh? It's pretty annoying if you don't. It's like you want a low amount or you want like a really, really high amount. Some pretty good arms. Oh my god, we can make that for our hammer, huh? But we're using hammer. Wait, what am I talking about? We could use that for our hammer. Yeah, the one you're using, dumbass? It's like Giga tier brain warning. Where do you get that ore? Say. Desert? Probably. Oh, it's gonna make gathering so much better too. Does it feel a little bit more zoomed out inside the tent? It might be. It might be the other ones. No, it can't be. Got it. We'll mine a little bit more just in case we need it somewhere else. Dude, the camera is so good right now. Jamolo, hello, good evening. We're mostly, this is mostly a modding stream. I mean, I'll hunt one more thing, I guess, but. Mostly trying to fix a mod we're working on. I had to. We're about to try and fix the mod again. Because I'm trying to get. I want the mod to do it, not the action toolkit. Okay. Looking okay so far. Test is just to see if it turns off. I was originally going to have this mod as part of the mod that disables rainbow birds and wirebugs. But do you think this should just be like default behavior? Like, you shouldn't have to use an armor skill for this, right? Because it doesn't help you in combat. Yeah! Yeah, baby! It's working! Check the camera. Camera's good. Now we just got to set the default values. What do we think? Oh, hold on. Oh, no, it's... What is the default? Okay. It had saved it from before. Do you think I should leave the sliders in? I don't want to release like a cheat mod on the public where people are going. This is only for you guys. Only you guys get to see it. So, okay. Yes, that is a great point. So, we want default value of 1.7 and 1.4 for the speed. At one point, one of the AIs added these fucking... It was probably Claude added in these, like, notifications. That's great. So, I'm going to make the movement speed locked at 1.7 and 1.4, and there will not be a choice. There will be a toggle for the sprint effect if for some reason you don't like it. Maybe you don't like it, I don't know. And for the camera. I want to see what this looks like when we turn... I don't think I've ever actually toggled this. Does this work? It just fucking works. Okay. Okay. Does it work though? I don't know. The price of progress. Whatever. I think it's fine. All right, testing the final version. Was it good I streamed? I wasn't gonna stream. I have no idea. I mean, I'm assuming anyone that's here probably enjoys this sort of thing. I guess I could probably like have like a multi-view of the shit I'm working on, but I get nervous like exposing my desktop. Just don't open up Notepad. I don't have anything bad like that in there. Dude. The craziest part about that story was the dude like stayed on stream for like 5 hours, just like not talking to anybody, just doing his own thing. Like, what are you doing? I was not aware a second Notepad situation had hit the internet. All right, let's double check that the camera works. It works. What do we think? We ready? I think it's ready. Low tier god opening a Notepad with all the money he's paid in child support. I mean, I'm not going to defend low tier god, but if he paid the money, could be worse. I mean, it's a terrible, terrible thing to say and think. But at least he paid it. The other guy, I don't know. I know low tier god. The other guy was a guy that, I mean, it was way worse than low tier god. I mean, he had things on his Notepad that I think should send him to prison, from what I understand. If it is what I remember it was. The mod lets you move at Palamute speeds outside of combat. Slightly slower than base Palamute speed, and definitely slower than drifting Palamute. What do you think, Asthmatic Smiley? Now that you can just like toggle the camera behavior on and off, I don't really care about it. If you don't like it, just turn it off. It's really cool. Thank you. I was inspired by From Software. What I understand, Neverado, it wasn't. We're not talking dojins, man. No, I think the guy needs like the FBI needs to visit his house. So. All right. At least investigated. Oh, please stop. Oh, God. Please, don't type it. No, fuck. No. Well, I mean, the animal, I mean, it's all bad. It's all bad. I was going to try and be like one's worse than the other. I mean, yeah, one is worse than the other. Both really bad. Where's the Anjanov? Oh, maybe he's up here. That's great. I think that's good. That's 2 points of Slugger and a level 1 slot for free. It's just 2 points of Slugger for free. That's fine. He's rich, so he won't go to jail. If he's in the United States, he actually could not be in a safer country. Is the camera effect speed-based? So let me show you. It is not speed-based, to be clear. So with the mod, whenever you start sprinting, the camera zooms out a little bit. If he was in virtually any other country in the world, I mean, he would be, I think, in prison. He would at least be investigated. I'm sure, you know, there's, I don't know. I don't know. They do some forensics and stuff like that. He may not be in prison, but he should be investigated by the the legal authorities. What is it? I think it's pretty smooth. Do you want me to make it? To me, I think it looks okay. Do you want me to try and change the speed? This is what it's like making video games, guys. I can do that. What happens if you tap it real fast? I think it's pretty smooth. No, it's pretty fucked up, actually. But who plays like that? Similar thing happens in Nightreign. But you know what, though? I love LQQQ, and I'm not going to deny them their request. If I can make something that will make them happier, I'm going to do it. It's got some good sound design. I mean, it's got better sound design than it does visual design. Wow. Okay, that's working. Kuro, hello, skippity ohio gozaimasu. Okay. So LQQQ, I hope you did not leave. How's that? For my money, I do not get motion sick like that. I feel like the quicker zoom in is better, but it's going to be a configurable option. So if you want it to be like super smooth, we can now adjust the sliders like this. Like I think the return distance should be like this. Good work on modding it in. Thank you. You might have an ear infection. If you're in doubt, at least go to a clinic. Now I can mod in crossplay? I don't think I have enough tokens for that, man. You would need, at the very least, I think, like a jailbroken PlayStation or Xbox. All right, now you're all here. Help me workshop it, guys. I'm going to say 0.5. I'm going to say 1. Well, I don't know. Maybe 1.2 is better on the zoom out. 1.3. Oh, maybe a bit more. That really gives you the sense of accelerating, right? Like that? Is it Monster Rise crossplay with Xbox and Steam? No. The Windows version, which is different than the Steam version, is crossplay with the Xbox version. And then like that gradual return back kind of gets you the feeling that you're slowing down. Okay, we're going to use this as the new defaults. 1.3 and 0.7. Would it be possible having an adjustable fixed delay added before the zoom in starts? Just... I mean, is that not good enough? I mean, you could just turn it off. You don't need to have any zoom. My sweet little baby. Zoom in after you stop sprinting. Huh? You can adjust that too. I mean, it's so slow. I mean, could I? Yes, I could. Do you want me to? I could put in a zoom delay. Here, I'll do it for you right now. You don't want anything? Well, you know what? Now I'm giving it to you. But in return, if you really take your temperature, and if you're really not feeling well, I want you to go to the urgent care tomorrow. It'll take you 45 minutes and a copay, and just let them check out your ears. Because the thing is if you want it, that means somebody else might want it. And it might look better. Let's see. There it is. Smooth zoom out. Pause. It holds. And it zooms back in. How's that? Nice? So you don't... Let me tell you something. I read a story once. It was a very good story. It was a very depressing story. There was a lot of sad things in it. And I'm not going to spoil the title of the storyline or anything, but you know what the main character learned at the very end? What the moral of the story is? It's okay to be a little selfish every now and then. If you want something or you need something, just ask for it. Worst thing will happen is somebody will say no. What did we say? 1.3 and 0.7? That looks great. For me, I don't really want that much of a hold. If anything, I would want like 0.2. No, I don't even know that I like it. I don't know that I like it. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it in there for you. So you have it. Constantly running like this is making me a little dizzy. I like the immediate zoom too. But you know what? That's why they sell crunchy peanut butter and why they sell smooth peanut butter. Someone say for you. Someday. It's true. And like, you know, and the nice thing is if you can make it easy for other people to work with it, it's fine. We're okay with everything else? I think I am. I think this is perfect. I think this is as close. I mean, I'll eat smooth peanut butter. If I had to choose between the two, it depends. Like if I want a snack, I'd rather have smooth peanut butter. If I'm eating like peanut butter and jelly, it's a meal, I want crunchy. But I don't really eat a lot of peanut butter. All right, so we're just checking that the defaults are correct. Dude, we did it! I think it's ready, man. Who wants to beta test? You? Okay. Send it to you right now. You on the Discord? Are you Trey Sketch or Trey Sketch 9860? Because I've got both of them in my... One of those must have been... Did you get banned from Discord at one point? Did your account get hacked? I'm not judging you. I'm just asking which one's the right one to send it to. Do you not know your own Discord name? Is your Discord picture a Goku opening up his mouth really big? Do you know how to install mods? Sure. You're going to want to just download that whole file. And then you could put it... Do you use Fluffy's mod manager? You just put an auto run. Put an auto run and it's fine. I'm so happy. The next thing I'm going to be working on probably tomorrow is a armor skill that will give you buffs if you disable Wirebugs and Spirit Birds. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be something like that. Thank you. So, I mean, I'm not asking you to fix everything right now, but I just want, you know, the more people that play it before I drop it onto the mod nexus, the less likely, like, something's gonna get really messed up, so. The Sunbreak Shepherd remix. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, for a while there, I wasn't even sure if I liked Monster Hunter anymore. But I can confidently say Monster Hunter is fun. Nature is healing a tiny bit. At one point, I might go back and look at rebalancing some of the Wirebugs. Do you want me to take a look at the other Trey sketch? Are you sure it wasn't you? Trey sketch 9860. I think they were a bot. Or they were you when you got banned. I don't know. Like, so like, let's just take like one example. Gunlance. There's that ground splitter ability that gives you bonus artillery damage. Now, obviously, you wouldn't give somebody the full effect of that. But what if for Gunlance you got half of the effect of that? You didn't use Wirebugs? Some percentage of it? Which would actually be nice, because then, you know, you would have your permanent upkeep. And then, as a consequence... Oh, this is a really good idea. What if every weapon had, like, one unique thing like that? There might be one move per weapon that is actually okay. I gotta think about it. Sword and Shield only has Metsu? We could do something with, don't think so literally. Like, we could maybe do things. You know what I mean? Like, Destroyer Oil, we could actually, like, maybe make good. That's just one idea. Why is this guy named Adolf Hirohito Mussolini? What the fuck? How? What? Stupid Spire 2, what are you doing? Yeah, they must have SOS'd it. 5 claws and 3 reboots? And a shuriken? The whetstone hit 2 claws. I would say... I'm not here to piss you off. 5 claws is probably too much. But it is funny. Because it's floor 15. So like, what am I even judging you for? All right. This is your chance, everyone. Stream of consciousness, complain about what you don't like about Rise with a mind towards what could reasonably be fixed. We just fixed the fact that movement speed without a dog is annoying. Now it just works. I should go back into the Ryozo fanfic. If you can write a design document for that Neverado, exactly, piece for piece what you want, maybe try to even look up the exact motion values, and then you want the big stab to feel like it hurts. The final hit of Perfect Rush should be really strong. The whole point of Perfect Rush should be the final hit. Do you think he notices? Do you think he notices I'm keeping up? A 2-second recovery time is absolutely unhinged. But it should feel like a great sword true charge slash. You know what I mean? It should feel like you're that committed. I agree with you there. If you're gonna make it stronger. I agree. Rewarding moves should have some risk to them. They should happen late in a combo chain, or at the very least, they need to like really lock you in place. You got all for one? Now you just need a hologram. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm using a mod that improves hit stop. Classic hunting horn? We would probably need to add in the custom animations. Do they have classic hunting horn? But you don't... The thing is the recitals aren't the fun moves. He wants to see little dances. Well, I mean, true classic hunting horn is you just stand there and things play out over time. Rise Hunting Horn's a little spammy, but it's definitely not the worst Hunting Horn. I mean, I'm going to get, like, a lot of people are going to hate me for this. I really do not like Freedom Unite Hunting Horn. Only with Portable Third did Hunting Horn start to feel good for me. Do you not like the camera? What do you want me to change? Or is it because I went into the wall? Yeah. If we want the effect, that's just one of the things. I mean, it's an option. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice it did that. It'll do it. Maybe that's something I can try and fix. Is just to scale the current FOV. I am doing a camera offset, essentially. But I am working on changing that in some other way. If I can make it so it doesn't clip through things, that would be actually perfect. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. We're gonna do a little bit more testing. See if we can fix the camera. You guys like the music? I kind of do. So, my beef with the music was the camera. There was a lot of really annoying music there. And some of the maps are okay too, but there's just not enough variety. Everyone wants to know small tribes. I mean, Monster Hunter 4U was the one that was probably most about that. I mean, yeah, Tri had their little group of, like, sea people. Dose was like, what, Wavarians? I'm not sure how many Wavarians there were in Monster Hunter 1. You missed that? Well, if you miss... I mean... Isn't the whole point of, like, the whole story of Monster Hunter Wilds is not his tribe? Happy April Fool's Day, Proka. Proka, I did it! Well, I missed the caveman. If that... I don't know that if you're saying you missed the small tribes, but yeah, the villages were excellent vibes. I do not like this steampunk Monster Hunter. It's too much technology. We feel too powerful. And it's like a little, like when you really look at it, it's very strange. Like they've got a train, they've got a crane, they've got a boat. They got a boat with a bunch of fucking things on the front of it, although that's not it. But like what? They don't want to fix the castle? Fix the castle. All right, we're going to try some other mods to see if we can fix the... fix the camera behavior. There's a mod to fix that step up to the dongos. Probably install it. You downloaded all of the mods I made. That's pretty high praise. I don't know if that's working. Is that working? It is not working. Okay. That is also not working. Okay. Well, I can't work on it anymore. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna use up my tokens. I'm gonna use up all my tokens. Oh God! Oh, I forgot I made the change. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And if the camera really bothers someone, you just disable it, right? At the end of the day, if it's a problem, just turn it off. Out of the box, everything is working fine. That's great news. The end screen is going to be very dumb. Can you check to see what happens when you get a quest end? Does the camera look really stupid? Let me double check that again. I think it's broken. Three claws in a row on 4, 5, and 6? How can you say no to that? Yeah, we gotta fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fix it. Try and fix it. That's what it's like to be a game tester, huh? Did I not? Maybe I didn't hit the script runner. It feels kind of cool. Yeah, but it's not. That's not intended behavior. Yo, we fucking fixed it! Hold on. I got one more thing I want to test. The only other issue is loading in. I notice it's kind of messed up as well. Like, that's not right. How many seconds would you say that is? 1? I'm looking for a Farcaster. What is it, an Excite Shroom? Can I make one? There we go. One, 2, 3? 3 seconds? Trying to think what else we might want. Oh, let's check Farcasters. Fast travel's weird. Yep. Yep. But hold on. We can maybe fix that. No, I can fix it. My eyes, I can't see. I think I'm going to fix it. I thought I was done. There's still stuff to do. Oh! Almost! It was working, it just needed a little bit more time. God, I'm so fucking smart. It's a little janky. Because it like kind of like pops out. I'm trying to think. So, if we're going to fix this... Maybe I'll just give it another couple seconds. Fuck! I believe. Everyone believe. We're dealing with my dumbass local model right now. It's very dumb. I genuinely need you to channel Spirit Bomb energy. This thing snacks on paint chips rather than potato chips. That's actually... That's a really fun insult. Telling somebody they snack on paint chips rather than potato chips. I just came up with that. That's a good one. Well, my son was supposed to help me with my porn generation engine, and he could never do it. I'm a little cross with him. I gave him like 2 hours to fix it, and I came back and everything was still fucked up. Then I asked Gemini, and it was very, very funny because I was talking about uncensored images, and it was like, I'm like, man, do I even need to say this? Like, you know what my search history is. you know what I'm looking up. I don't think this is gonna work. I think I gotta manually edit this. Where is it? 6? Oh, you fucking dumbass. There should have been a timer. You're so fucking dumb. Whatever, we'll try it. I don't know, maybe it'll work. Nope. Fucking dumbass child letting me down again. You know, I'm gonna have to just manually edit it. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. It might have fixed something. Let's see. I didn't check everything. Hold on. It may not be completely dumb. I only tested one thing. It broke one thing, so I was immediately enraged. But we got to check everything. Because maybe it fixed this. Well, of course it's not going to be broken. Because it's fucking broken. So I don't even know if it broke everything. I'm going to yeet you into the sun. You're sorry? You should be. All right, let me see if I can manually edit it. I'm going in, guys. I'm opening up Notepad. I said I was going to learn how to code eventually. I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Okay, I have an idea what I'm looking at. I'm going to change this to 10. I'm going to see what happens. Guys, I'm not the guy. Okay? I just want to be very clear. I'm not that guy. But I got a code, man. I'm not paying for... What the fuck? That part's fucking broken again. What the fuck? I fixed that. Yo, that it's almost done. I almost fixed it all the way. Hold on. That part's fucked up again. I don't know how that part got so fucked up. It's gonna be a while before I can fix the other half of that. Hold on. Let's try 20. I don't even know if that's the right thing. I don't know if I'm even editing the right variable. It looked like I was fixing it, though. I almost want to I almost want to put the notepad up. Like, I'm not afraid. I don't know that anybody could read that. Show notepad history? It's probably fine. I don't know, I might have like bank information and stuff in there. I think I gotta stop working on it tonight, guys. I think we gotta wait. How much of my usage did I use already? 35% done for the week. I just got access back this afternoon. I'm already 1/3 of the way through it. Let me see if I can at least get the I seem to remember having a version that like worked. Unless I accidentally overwrote something. Which, I mean, I might have. This should have had the... Okay, it is working. It's only my dumbass child broke it. Fucking idiot. Dumbass. Can't get anything right. I'm trying to remember if it's done one good thing for me yet. Yeah, it mostly just breaks things. I mean, I'm not going to be honest. I can be real honest with you guys. It mostly just breaks things. The local models are not where the online models are, unfortunately. But I'm pretty happy with where we are. All we want is to change... Let me... All right, hold on. Maybe I could actually see the code a little bit better here. I can see actually what he did. Show me what you did. Fucking black box. Show me what you did, you son of a bitch. I need version history. Can I get a fixed version when I'm done? I'll give you the most up-to-date version. It is not the final version, but it is better. It's telling me what it wants to do, and it doesn't show me its exact changes. Little fucker. Fast. Do I want to look for the thing that says get stage status? Let me check. Get stage. Okay, hold on. Get stage status. Hold on. It's doing something by frames. I'm going to post it here. What does it mean? There's still probably plenty of people. Well, I don't know about PS5, but there's a lot of people on PC. Quest spawn delay. I see you. Where are you? I'm gonna show I'm better than the machine. Aha! Yeah, I fucking found you! Nothing really changed. Is that better? Let's set that to 120 and see what happens. Because if that's based on... what I think it is, frames, then we need it to be at least 120 for 2 seconds, but I don't know if Capcom still does it dirty and they calculate things on frames or on actual seconds. You going to bed? Have a good night. All this work for a little dash. It's worth it though. Nope. What if I made it 1200? That should be enough, right? I think this is pretty much game development. What you're seeing right now. This is what it needs to be in game dev. Except presumably they're smarter. They don't fuck up from the beginning. Can I just type, like, add weight? I'm looking right at it. Like, I know what I need to change. I just don't know how to change it. Do I need to put a negative value in? What if I put in a negative value? Maybe it has to count up. I don't think this is fixed. But the quest spawning thing might have been fixed. All right, this is the last test, and then I'm good. It's not even that bad. I just want it to be a little bit better. All right, that's it. I'm gonna sleep. I might test it a little bit more, but I'm ready to freak the fuck out on stream of crashing out. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll actually play tomorrow. I won't code on stream. I'm very, very, very happy with this mod. Like a little bit of fine tuning, and it will actually be like almost retail quality, other than like camera collision. And I do genuinely believe we could find a better way of like managing the camera. We're just not there yet. All right. Love y'all. Have a good night.